and leadership is the same way, is that you can leverage certain emotional intelligence concepts in a bad way, right? And I think that's where you're going, is that, to label somebody as a fascist or as a communist or something, to tap into that emotional kind of sense. There is a dark side to leadership, let's put it that way, right? And frankly, it's a dark side to leadership that's been exploited for all of human history, right? So I guess offer a different frame, right? Offer something else. Is there another frame where you can use group emotional sense in a positive, uplifting way?
Absolutely.
So what would that frame look like?
Well, instead of framing someone as, in such a negative light, of course, negative works, right? So,
Negative works.
if you don't like fascist, and I think most of America doesn't, so that's why that term was used. If people didn't like, I don't know,
And it used to be a lot of people didn't like communists.
Charlie Brown. Yeah, that's true. But let's say people don't like Charlie Brown, and you use Charlie Brown. Well, that's a negative light. But ultimately, what people are looking for is, and what is ultimately, when people are thinking in those terms, the long-term vision, right? It's more of the transformational leadership, inspirational appeal, and this vision of the future, which is optimistic. If you're able to paint a picture of the future which is optimistic, not just, if you don't like Charlie Brown, I'm just making this up, of course. If you don't like Charlie Brown is bad. This person is Charlie Brown. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, that's so short term. If you get people in the right frame of mind, it's painting the picture of a positive future. And in order to do that, you should probably not just have emotional appeal, which that is important. That's part of what we're talking about here. But it's also what reason, because emotional appeal is you reinforce with reason, right? Whatever that emotional appeal is. The emotional appeal is we want a better future for ourselves and for our children. And so it's incumbent upon you as a leader to establish that vision, not just the other person's bad.
Yeah, but I think it's fair to acknowledge that emotional intelligence is a very, very strong tool, but in both directions.